Oh, I'm not even the mic's on. Oh, I've been talking this whole time. The mic's not even on. Yeah. So, like was saying, um, that's my bad. Um, I didn't have. I had a headache. That's what I caught up some of the stuff I was doing for tomorrow and some editing. I didn't feel the best, but I still came on here and did this. Um, just so I could talk to you guys about my feelings for the bowl game tomorrow. If you have any questions, you guys can do them down below. I'll edit the whole part out while I thought I was talking to you guys. But other than that, yeah, ask me any questions you guys want if you guys come on. I don't feel the best. I'm kind of like drowsy. Um, my voice doesn't sound the best right now, so I have a little headache. So if I don't talk loud enough or I don't say something clearly, please just ask to say it again, and I'll say it again. I just don't feel 100%. I think this light's another problem, so I'm gonna dim it a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything set up here. I came on late, I know, so that's why I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm just making sure everything's nice and set up now. Yeah, I'm not that far behind. Good. But yeah, sorry, I have more planned for tonight. Just did not feel the best. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if anyone comes on. If not, I will get started. And yeah, like I was saying, I don't feel the best right now, so I'm sorry. I still wanted to do this for you guys, even though I'm probably not gonna have a lot huge turnout like usual. Like usually, I don't. I mean, um, so yeah, just I'm gonna turn this down. Kind of keep an eye on the backtrack of it on my side. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye on that right there. So, the ball game. Yeah, I'm very excited for it. There's a lot of stuff that goes into preparing for a bowl game, but I feel like the break. We usually app has an earlier bowl game, and I feel like the break in between, per se, um, like the gap between our last game and the bowl game is this year is I know it's larger. I feel like that's going to be very beneficial. If I look down, I'm just looking at my stream, but I feel like it's going to be very beneficial. I feel like it's going to be very helpful, not just for the whole team, but in particular the quarterbacks, because we have two quarterbacks that are playing that didn't see much time in the regular season. Noah Gillen. I'm not sure if this is confirmed by anyone yet. This is what I was told by my source. I was told this that it's between Noah Gillen and Matthew Wilson. I'm not 100% on his name. Um, so I was told it's between those two. I lean. I'm not sure who's going to start. I lean towards Gillen starting because he has experience this year, and they transferred what's his name Wilson. They transferred him to defensive back I'm still guessing they're both going to play. There's a reason. I, this is my opinion. This has not been confirmed by any of my sources or anything. I believe the reason they got Wilson to stay is saying we'll let you play and get some tape on you. So feel like I just feel like he's in the portal, so that's why I feel like he's gonna stay. And I mean not stay, but I feel like that's why he's staying to play is so he can get film on him at quarterback for other teams to look at. That's not confirmed. That's just my opinion, but I feel like that's the reason he stayed. But I lean towards Gillen starting and Wilson playing here and there, trying to get some reps in just for tape wise. I do not see any other. We're gonna do a lot of trick plays. I believe tomorrow it's gonna be a very trick play heavy, um, different style because Gillen is a different style quarterback, so it's gonna be a different offense than you saw in the regular season. I believe rushing is gonna be our main target. We'll pass here and there, but rushing, and this is all my opinion, but rushing will be the number one thing that I am looking for. I feel like we will rush the ball a lot because we have Gillen and Wilson and two quarterbacks who have not played much, but I believe in Gillen. He was put in a bad situation every time he came in. So I feel like I have more faith, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Since we had a longer break, usually Apps bowl games are earlier in the bowl season, so it's later now, which I feel like will benefit the quarterback play mostly because we get more time, more reps with these quarterbacks who haven't played with the ones and the other people they will start with. So I feel like that will be the most beneficial thing of the time lapse is getting that quarterback play ready and getting a playbook in that fits Wilson and Gillen. That's what I'm really looking forward to is just seeing that. I'm not saying Gillen's going to be a home run or he's going to be great. He was put in a bad situation every time he came in. He was not put in a good. Sorry, I was just looking at my phone. A bad situation. I mean, he's put in a bad. He was not put in a good situation. Southern Miss, he was just slung in there. He was running for his life the whole game. The whole time he was in there, he didn't have any practice time or any reps with the one. So this is very different for him, and it's going to be a good experience for him. But like I was saying, it's the gap in time. Usually we're earlier, so later this benefits us immensely for the quarterback play and the whole team because we're gonna have a lot of players who didn't see the field during the season are gonna get a chance to play with the twos and threes and like just the way we run the ball. I'm not run the way we run our offense. It's gonna be different. It's not. This is not going to be the same App State team we saw in the regular season. It's going to be more rush heavy, I believe. I do not believe we will pass the ball as much. The one big question I have is if we change anything on defense. We didn't, lose as much on defense, I believe, as offense. I'm not sure all that we lost on defense. I know we lost some players, but I feel like a main capacity of talent came from the offense. So defense, I'm not sure if we're going to do anything different. It's not 100%. I have no idea. So it's going to be difficult to guess and assume what our defense is going to do because I have no idea. I don't know if we're going to try something different, do the same thing we did, but we also played Georgia Southern earlier, so we know what they're going to do. They're going to pass the ball and then run the ball when they can. So it's going to be interesting to see how defense plays. The offense, I have no doubt it's going to be rush heavy tomorrow. I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be rush heavy. Unless they found some niche and they believe in Gillen, it's going to be rush heavy because I believe we have Lewis still. I believe we have Dominion still. I may be wrong. There's one player, I'm not going to say who I'm kind of looking at to say maybe he comes back because he's been out all season. I don't know. I have no information. I couldn't tell you if he's going to come play tomorrow. I would believe in my heart's of hearts that he wants to play, but I don't know if he will play. I have no idea if this player will play, so that's why I'm not saying his name to get anyone's hopes up. It's like saying I say he's going to play. I'm not saying that. It's my opinion. I feel like he wants to play. Um, but the quarterback play, like I said, is going to be the biggest thing. And then special teams. So special teams is something that I'm also looking at. Um, there has been rumors that our special team coach is leaving. So I don't know who. I don't know if he's already left or he is leaving. I'm not really checked up on that. So I don't know for sure who's going to call him special team, who's going to be. Because he's been coaching all throughout the offseason, bowl season, at special teams. So I don't know if there's going to be any changes per se. Because I know we got the O-line coach in. The O-line coach, he came in, he's been practicing with the team, he's been helping them out, which makes sense. I understand. Um, but it's difficult to really say what's going on with special teams, I should say. I'm not want to assume anything. But apparently North Texas is pretty much trying to get him, from what I was being told. Um, I don't know. But one thing I'm also seeing is I feel like Loggins is taking a step back and kind of like I just feel it from what I've been hearing. He learned a lot from this season. I feel like from what I've been told. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Um, I feel like he's gonna take a step back next season, like not in a bad way, but take a step back and kind of like the coach's coach. I don't know. I've been hearing some conflicting things, but the off-season hires so far may make me think he's getting away from the NFL experience, kind of, because that was a big selling point. Like we have like so many years of NFL experience. I'm like, a lot of us are like, okay, then why we're not good, blah, blah. And I'll get into that later. I do not throw any shade at Loggins. I'll get into that later. But I just I kind of I don't want to put any blame on him, but I mean I've heard conflicting reports during the season from people about Loggins and how he runs the team. I've heard conflicting reports. I'm not going to get into those reports because those were saying confidential. I don't know. But I'll just say I've heard conflicting reports. Some people said he overran the team. He over physicaled them. Like he made them run all the time. Like never really practiced. I'm not saying this is true. This is what I've heard. And other people say he like really made him work hard. He did a great job. He's just trying to build character. So I've heard two sides to the story. I lean towards, from what I've been told, he ran his team a lot, but he also really tried to mature them and get them ready. So he did it the NFL way. Is what I'm leaning towards more than he um, overran them. That's just from the sources that I've had. I've had conflicting reports about different stuff. But I will say this: a first year head coach, he's been a good offense coordinator. He knows how offense coordinate. Um, some of the play calling has been up in the air, but I mean, first year head coach is always going to be like, it's not always going to be a home run. I'm really confident in logins. I know some people don't like. I know people are pissed off, but like I know we've had bad years. Like let's be honest here. I love Clark, and most of my videos I've done, I give a big tribute to Clark because he meant a lot to me. He was a great man, and he meant a lot to a lot of people in this university. But I'm getting teary eyed. He left the cupboards bare for logins. Like when Saville was here, he left the cupboards full of stuff for um, Drinkwitz, and then Drinkwitz like did what he could and helped left it full for Clark. And the first few years were great, and so Loggins didn't have much to go off of. If the recruiting has anything to say for it, he can recruit the hell out of kids. He has coaching speak down to a science. He knows how to coach, how to speak as a coach, head coach. Um, but it's just I feel like the first year is just he's trying to find his way and the way he's supposed. He's learning. I'm not. A lot of us expected this. I know people wanted him to win and like go automatically to the very top. I know a lot of people wanted Loggins to be up there. I saw a bunch of people just join. Hello, go straight to the top, but you can't expect that when the coverage were left bare by Clark. You can't. It's sad to say, but you cannot expect that. I know we want to expect that, but we can't. Going to a bowl game, even though we're 5-7, is a blessing. I don't know if we can get blown out. I hope not. I have a feeling we will not. I have a feeling it'll be a competitive game just based on some stuff I've been seeing and some of the Georgia what I've heard from Georgia Southern fans. If you have any questions, also please ask me. I'm just blaring off my opinions right now. Seeing better people, just ask any questions you guys want. Um, there's a lot of stuff goes into this, and there's a lot of stuff that I feel like will go our way tomorrow, and I'll get into that right now. Um, like I just saw a bunch of people join, so I don't know if anyone's still here, but so I'll get into right now is what will go away. I mean, so one thing I've been talking to some Southern fans, GTA or GATA. I don't know how you say it. I'm not a Georgia Southern fan, so I don't know how to say it. But one thing I've been hearing is that they don't know how to scout the quarterbacks playing, which could benefit us greatly if we do different things and try to disguise it. And so if we do play calling right tomorrow, we could really do good things. I just don't know how it's gonna go. But they don't have any scouting film on Gillen or Wilson, so this could be a huge win for us. That's win number one. Win number two is the weather. The weather is going to be kind of drowsy, maybe rain some. It's going to be wet, from what I've been hearing. Um, but it's also going to be very windy, some windy, and it's going to be cloudy, so it's going to be cold too. So this is not Georgia Southern kind of weather. It's more mountain-ish weather. So I expect the weather to play in a part of our favor too. So there's two things I think favor us tomorrow is that, and also defense. I know I'm saying I don't know much about what our defense is going to look like, but I have a really strong intuition that it's going to look way different than it did in the regular season. From what I've been hearing from some people, it's going to look different. Um, so, and let me get into this. So, everyone knows how App used to be based on a chip on their shoulder. We recruited kids with a chip on their shoulder who didn't get to play much at big universities or got turned down. I feel like tomorrow is going to be those kids playing. They're going to have a chip on their shoulder. Sorry, my thing is froze. A chip on the shoulder. I feel like we're gonna go back to classic App State football tomorrow with kids who don't get to play a lot. Who have a chip on the shoulder, something to prove, something to show the world. I mean, this could greatly benefit us if we have that mentality like, hey, you can get to play all season, but you're gonna play now. Show them what you got. Show the world what you got. This is App State football. You bring a chip on your shoulder. You show them who you are. You show the world who App State is. You represent the A, the black and gold. You prove to them that we are not fluke. You prove to them that this university is on up and up. You prove to them Lockins is good. I'm just saying you have some coaching staff who's been there, who's done that with the classic App State, and some new ones who are learning. So this could be the perfect opportunity to get those kids with the chip on their shoulder who didn't get to play them and show out and show the world who they are. So, um, it's different. It's difficult to predict what we're gonna get tomorrow because all season has been different. But I mean, I'm just optimistic because just based on what I've seen and heard is, I mean, Georgia Southern. I mean, the biggest problem with the Georgia Southern game, we came out with no intensity. We looked dead in the wire. We didn't look like we wanted to be there. We looked, oh, come on, just get this game over. Second half, we started getting hyped and blah blah blah. We came back. If we play with that mentality and that, like, we hate Georgia Southern, we want to beat them by a million, like Luke Combs said, App State by a million, and we have that mentality and we hate them. We want to just destroy them. Then we have a chance of winning. But if we come out drowsy and we don't want to be there and we look like, oh, we don't know what we're doing and all this other stuff, then we're going to get killed. Point blank. We're going to get killed if we do not come out with intensity and hatred in our eyes for our arch rivals. We need to get energized for this game to be able to win. Otherwise, it's just a regular old opponent that's going to smack our ass, beat us, and brag about it for a year. And our fan base will hate that. We got another shot at redemption. We have to take the shot at our arch rivals to prove to the world and to App Nation we are on up and up again. So, with that being said, time with the fun stuff. And like I said, I haven't felt well since I got back to my hotel room. So it's gonna be different. Um, it's gonna be kind of a different stream. I'm more relaxed, calmer. My head hurts, but I do have some fun stuff. I didn't see that there. Okay, so I did get some stuff at the bowl game. Spent about $80 on merch. I love my merch. As some of you guys know. Well, I'm thinking, yeah, I love merch. Oh, that's Sally's. Oh, that's stitched. That's cute. So I got so they had this made. The prices are ridiculous. I just buy it because I have a lot of money and I really want to get some stuff at the bowl game. This is probably one of the worst fan fests I've ever been to out of all 5 bowl games I've been to. Just saying. So this is a mini ball that I got. Just so you know, 25 bucks for this. 50 for the big one. This pennant is actually not too bad. It's actually 15 and it's actually made good material. So I liked it. It was a good price. It was not overly priced for $15. Program $5. Typical. Usually it's $10, so that is also cheaper than I expected. I think this pen was 15, maybe 25. I'll show you guys. It's a pretty good pen. I like it. 15 and 25, I'm not 100% sure. And then this is my all-time. This is my favorite thing here. Let me get this out first. Because I really want to, I'm not taking this out. Only took the case off. I didn't take it out yet. Okay. So, let's... Okay, here we go. Wow, that is nice. That's actually nice. So this is like I guess this is gonna be the game coin. One of the game coins are gonna flip. I've not taken this out yet, so I didn't know what it looked like outside the case. So one side's like a football with the J Lab, Birmingham ball, and the other side. Now this was $25. I think this is totally worth it. I love collectibles like this. So I had that is very nice. Wow. All right, so I just got a look here away. And the case does come with writing on it saying JLab official souvenir coin, December 29th, 2025, Birmingham, Alabama. This is one of my favorite things. I love collecting coins like this and pins. So that was really nice. I will be at the game tomorrow. I'm super excited. As you guys probably figured, I'm in the hotel room. But if you guys see me, want to talk to me, ask me any questions you want, please feel free to. I am more than happy to talk to anyone. I'm alone. No, I'm alone. I am more than happy to talk to anyone about anything. It's going to be a very interesting game. Very excited. If you have any questions, please tweet me, snap me. I don't know why, but I put this on Snap. Some people are probably watching it. Insta me, Facebook me, text me. Do anything you guys want. Tomorrow morning, I have a very, very good video I made. If you watched the earlier stream, you would have seen that I made a video for it. That video, that video I personally made, had a lot of graphics around it and stuff. It was a combination of the whole season. This other one, God, this took me forever to find all the material for. I had to go way back for this other video I made, 2015 and upwards. It was just a headache to get all this material for this next video. But tomorrow's video, you guys are gonna love. It's gonna be special. It's something I'm really excited about. I would say if you want to watch App State material, please get there early. If you want to watch JLab or Birmingham Bowl material, you can get there a little later. But App State's first, then is the Birmingham Bowl stuff later, and that will be about 47 minutes before I go live. It's about 50, maybe. It's about a 50-minute video, so I'll go live about 50 minutes before tomorrow. I'm not getting off just yet. I'm gonna see. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm not trying to. Always say you would. Okay, that's so. So I will say there's not a lot of people, App State fans, at the Fan Fest, which I did not expect there to be a lot of fans there. I'm just checking to see if there's any updates I can find. I don't see anything. Oh, did I? So I'm also doing something else. Oh, I picked LA Tech. That's good. No, if you guys have any questions, please ask. I am just currently checking on my news, make sure I didn't miss anything for the bowl game. Some people like this. Okay. So there is one change I see just now. I'm gonna text my source real quick to see. Yeah, no, I just texted my source to see if there's any interesting news he could share with me before I go on to other stuff. Okay. Oh yeah. It's not anything else. Really, he's texting me right now, so we'll see what he says. Okay, that's interesting. I don't have anyone on right now, but when they see this, so I kind of figured I would get this right now. Anyway, kind of figured I would get this news right now from someone at least by now. Yeah, so there's I just got, I don't know if anyone's, I can't tell. I don't think anyone's on. But I will say this. What in the world am I watching? Who is this? So yeah, I'm just waiting for the official text from him. But I will tell you that he's just sending me the information of who's all playing tomorrow, which this should help us immensely. Figure out how we're gonna do this game. I'm gonna go to a quick break right quick. I'll be playing this video right quick while I go take a short break. I don't think I have anything for
You don't realize what you accomplish until years down the road.
You're the national champions and what? How hard do you want it? You show us today! 1, 2, 3! That's what's gonna win championships.
Dives in, touchdown, Mountaineer! Jason Marcus Morales, he spins him with it.
Let's go!
And after the fake handoff, pitch, here's Williams for another first down. At least for the time being, Richie Williams knocked out of the game. Elder sophomore from Duncan, South Carolina, right to the air, and he's going to throw for a touchdown. Dexter Jackson scramble, didn't see Jason Hunter coming, he caught it. And Appalachian State will move on to their first 1AA national championship game.
We're having steak and lobster in Chattanooga Wednesday night. 60 minutes for the rest of your life. Let's play ball.
(16-7), the Mountaineers trailing Northern Iowa.
I don't care what y'all say, we win this game. Do what y'all do. Win this game.
Coach Moore came to me at halftime, said, "Can you go?" And I said, "All right, let's do it."
To pass, fires one deep down the field. Zach Johnson tries to go up for the tip ball, and he caught it.
I think every time he would limp to the huddles, players just bought into it.
Kevin Richardson on second and goal from the one, sneaks it in. Ball loose, picked up by Jason Hunter. He can go for the touchdown. 10, 5, touchdown, black and gold. The Mountaineers of Appalachian State have come to Chattanooga. They are the national champions.
It don't get no better than this. We're number one. That's it. That's it.
Down here. It's good to be back. That's better.
The countdown is over. We did our part.
Now, are you ready to do yours?
No chance at state final. I got 100 on my dash, got 200 in my trunk. Name in the clap bags, put my Bible in the
This story starts long before me.
They can't stop that golden flag, baby. Let's go get it.
Welcome, next head football coach, Bill Longest.
It's this place, it's this stadium, the reputation of winning. That's why we're all sitting in here today, to get this thing back where it should be.
Where there has been winning, it can always be recreated.
I promise you this, we're going to work from dusk till dawn to get this thing right.
Swan looking in the end zone. Redemption for Jaden Barnes. Carroll on the run. Having to drop way back. App State football. Jaden McBurrows, INT. He got it. Little option look. They pitch it out to Cameron Smith, and he fumbles the football. Scooped up by App State. Momentum crushed. Kyle Arnhold scooped up the football.
Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night.
She got paid for leap. Taking out to the moon, got shit they name on my feet. Banged out like one, now she got me playing for keeps. G6 and strong, we take through the week. I can barely talk when I got mouth.
First W on the head football.
Made it out the struggle, got my hustle, I got it. Came out the mud, ain't no dirt on my product.
Here's what's the start. And guess what? You know what game's going to be the biggest of the season? The next one.
Three touchdowns as he's going to go up top early on. He's got a man open. That's Strowman on the catch. 20-yard line. One man to beat. One pass. Touchdown, black and gold.
Sunbelt has 5 ball games against Power 4 teams, but it's all about the Sunbelt opener. Southern Miss hosting App State.
You have to treat each play like it has a life and history of itself. We've done our job to this point. We're about to start getting tested.
Okay, I'm back. Let's get this stopped. Okay. Let me just make sure my other stream's good. Well, this is a surprise for me. Alright, so that's actually good. Alright, so I'm back now, sorry. I just got confirmation of all the people that they know of that is playing. There's a lot of people. It's just we have a lot of O-linemen. So the interesting part is, this is what I've been told. We only have listen to the whole thing before he's asking anything or saying anything. The quarterback play is what I'm really looking at right now. We will have backup quarterbacks. The only ones that he was aware of right now is one. He said there'll be others, but we only have one main quarterback in Birmingham, which is Gillen. Wilson's possibly here. He just doesn't know if Wilson's here. So, we have a lot of kickers. 4 kickers coming. And that's a unique name. 4 kickers, 2 punters. Oh gosh, how many? 60 linemen. 6 edge rushers. 1, 2, 7 linebackers, if I'm counting correctly. 6 cornerbacks. Yeah, six. It's like one, two, one defensive back. No, 8 cornerbacks, one safety. We have one, two, three. We have 9 O linemen, 3 tight ends, like 7 wide receivers, and 3 running backs. Right now, is what I'm seeing from him that he can confirm are in Montgomery. I'm not Montgomery, Birmingham. So he can confirm. I don't know how many players this is. He can confirm. I'm going to try to count all this really quickly. If you have any questions, please ask it in the comments down below. I'll be more than free to answer. More than happy to answer. About 60 players he can confirm being in Birmingham. Now, I was told about 60 to 70, so that's right on the number from what I've been hearing. So there will be more. I'm guessing about 65-ish players. And I can read the names off, so I'll read the names off real quick of the big players. Noah Gillen, quarterback. I want to see. This is who I think it is before I say his name. I really think it is, but I just want to be sure of it. Okay, let's see here. I'm just looking up stats right now. Yes. Okay. No, that's so Trig Lewis. Let me see something. Let's see. So yeah, I think So we have Trig Lewis. We already know he's really good. He came out later in the year. Kamani Alexander, Max Guest as running backs. Dalton Stroman. That's an interesting name. I thought he was supposedly in the portal. He's supposedly playing. I don't know if he will. Sam Abake, Dolphin Coleman, Jackson Greer, Alex Sanchez, Trey Nicholson III, and Damian Durrett. Tight ends, David Larkins, Kanan Hamlet, and Dylan Galloway. O-lineman, Jaden Ramsey. That's a big name. I'm really excited for. Gabe Funk, Caden Sweat, Daniel Davis, Will Flowers, Jake Gano, Lance Williams, Danny Stevenson, Shamar Jackson, and Big Al Oliver. Love that name. Love how he typed it. Linemen, we have Rhonda Porter, Dylan Manuel, Nigel Cooper, Nick Campbell, St. Ferrier, and Caden Ellis. Interesting. Edge, we have Kelvin Crawford, Kevin Abrams Renaway, Caleb Pitts, Caleb Sandstorm, Edge. These are all Edge. Aiden Benson and Orlando Liam. Linebackers, Colton Ferris, Kyle Onhart, Jalen Willis, Brooks Yark. I don't know how to say his last name. Ronnie Porter, Braxton Vega, and Randy Morrow. Marion III. Quarterback, Ethan Johnson, Emery Floyd, Juan Brichel, Christian Conyer, Amario Robinson, Ashton Parker, Jordan Favors is defensive back, Luke Lair, and Dalton Wilson. Safety is Zion Gamble. Kickers, Dom the Bomb. I love that from him. Cash McVay, Jackson Moore, Carter Everett. Then punters, Ian Ratliff, Mitch Lake, and long snapper Jacob Poffis, who he can confirm being in Montgomery. That's not saying anything. He just can confirm that from being in Montgomery, which is interesting. Some of those players I did not expect to see on that list, but that does not mean they're going to play. I don't know if he cannot confirm that, but he said they're just, why is he Montgomery? Birmingham. That he can confirm those players are in Birmingham. So about 60 players are in Birmingham. Probably more, but that's all he can confirm for me right now. So, I'm just gonna leave that there. But yeah, that's yeah. But that's all he can confirm. Fidget too. I feel much better now, but that's all he can confirm. So there may be more, there may be less. There should be less, but there may be more. I don't know what I'm watching. Okay. So we'll see what happens. The quarterback position, like I said, that kind of surprised me, but he said that we will have backups in Birmingham. It's just he doesn't know who. So most likely that means Gillen is starting and Wilson is the backup. If Wilson's even there. So I don't know if Wilson is there. But he cannot confirm Wilson is there. He thinks he is, but he cannot confirm. So it's going to be very interesting to see who plays tomorrow. Oh, he can confirm they're playing. Okay, my bad. He confirmed they're playing. So these are the players that'll be playing tomorrow. Okay, that's my bad. Okay. Let me delete that because I just misread that. There we go. Okay. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So that's who we can confirm to be playing tomorrow. That's not a big number, so yeah, that'll be fine. So let's see what time it is. I got some time before I can get off. I mean, technically 9:46, so about 9:50 I'm gonna hop off of here. Tomorrow I'll be back on here for Deeper Than Hate Birmingham Bowl Edition. I'm super excited about this game. There's a lot of variables we don't know about. We will find out tomorrow, and we will see how the Mountaineers do against Georgia and the Eagles in Deeper Than Hate Part 2 Birmingham Bowl Edition. This is going to be a very interesting game. A very interesting year. But I am thankful for all of you, and I just want to shout out Doug Gillen for all he's done for the university. And he's done some stuff for me, so thanks, Doug. Thanks for looking at my graphics. But Doug, you're a great guy, and I want to thank you for all you've done for the university and all you've done for App State football. Couldn't have been here without you. And thank you, Doug. And I want to thank everyone else, App State Athletics, everyone else who has been more than gracious to deal with me on my nonsense on X. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to get off of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Just depending on the time, I may back it up, may go forward. We'll see. I'm not going to get there early. There's not much to do at the Fan Fest, so we'll see. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, no. Go Mountaineers, beat Georgia Southern, and I am doing this. We're all New Year's.